Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then welcome. My name's Chloe and in today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look here. So it's something quite easy, could sort of be date night, going out, anything like that sort of inspiration. So for this look I've used a palette that I haven't actually shown on my channel before. This is the Morphe 39A palette, Dare to Create. This is what it looks like. I mean, I bought this years and years ago for, I think it was Black Friday that I got it because it's quite cheap. I saw Ty Lee use it once and I decided to buy it. I think I can count on one hand the amount of times that I have actually used it. And I just saw it sort of lying there in my palette collection and I thought, well, I should really use it. I haven't used it in a while. And I just saw this green shade and I thought, why don't I do something quite smoky, and here we are, this is what I've done. For any products that I have used on my face I will of course put that in the description box below, but you guys can follow me on social media as well where I post looks on my Instagram and reels. I sort of do transition videos and things like that on TikTok, and I am on Twitter as well. But that's all under the same handle, which is at ChloeKH, that I will put in the description box below as well. Thank you guys so much for clicking on to this video and watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Hi guys, so all nice and zoomed in now. So to start off this quite smoky look, I'm actually going to be using the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette. I've had this palette for quite a few years and I haven't actually used it that much. So this is the colour story here. So you've got some sort of bluey greens, you've got lots of neutrals, you've got some pops of sort of red and some plums and sort of purpley shades. But it is sort of mostly a neutral palette with sort of your pops of colour and a few shimmers in there. So I wanted to use a palette on my channel that I haven't really used before because I feel like I do sort of gravitate towards my Jeffree Star palettes, which, you know, some people might not always want to see Jeffree Star. I completely understand that. I just absolutely love the formula of his palettes, so that's why I tend to, you know, use palettes that I quite like working with. But I saw this in my little sort of palette collection. Well, I say little, it's not at all, it's huge. And I just thought I haven't touched it in ages, so what can I do with it? And I just sort of saw the khaki green shade and thought, yeah, I'll do sort of like a matte smoky eye. So that's what I've done. So to start off, I'm going to take this big shade here called Canvas. I'm going to take it on my Made by Mitchell ME10 brush, and I'm literally just going to use windshield wiper motions and just sort of build it up all the way around in my crease. So I haven't long filmed like a sort of dramatic winged out purple eyeshadow look with the Norvina 6 palette. So this is sort of my second look of the day. I mean, I would have filmed it a lot sooner, but Jake came back from his day out with the football lot. They went go-karting for sort of the end of season. And he's gone to meet them for drinks now, but he came in and he was quite hungry, so I was a good little girlfriend and I made him some food before he left because I'm just so lovely. I mean, to be fair, this is quite a quick makeup look to do because it, you know, you don't really require any sort of cut crease, or it's not really hard to blend out these shadows because they're all quite neutral and smoky, so it won't take me long to film. I mean, it's about 6 o'clock now, and then I'll have a little bit of the evening to myself while Jake's out having drinks, which would be nice. Obviously love spending time with Jake, but every now and then it's quite nice to have like an evening to yourself, isn't it? Watch what you want to watch and have a little drink on the sofa. I mean, to be fair, I purposely chose to not do any sort of half cut crease, full cut crease, anything like that today, because I'm just so tired. we went to the cinema quite late last night to watch the new Doctor Strange movie, and by the time I was back home and in bed it was close to midnight, and then we woke up at 8 o'clock to go to the gym this morning, so I'm shattered, and I didn't have it in me to do anything sort of over the top for my makeup looks, but I do have tomorrow to film, so I may just do something then. So next I'm going to take this chocolatey brown shade here called Cat Eye. So again, I'm just taking quite a fluffy brush here and just to blend through the crease and into that canvas shade. Just want to be nice and smoky and sultry. I quite like this brown shade because it almost matches the tone of the khaki shades. It sort of looks like quite an olivey brown, if that makes sense. It looks quite chocolatey in the pan, but when you blend it you can sort of see got some greeny tones in it. So I'm just building it up, blending that out, and then I'll go back in with that canvas shade to sort of blend over the top. So to add a little bit more depth to the look, I'm going to go in with this shade here. This is quite a plummy brown, this one's called Slice. Just packing that on the outer corner, just with my little Eco Tools brush, and then sort of blending up. So I can get this brush and just blend into that brown. So yeah, this stage is literally just going back and forth with those shades, building them up, blending them out, because I want it to be blown out, smoky, but you can still see sort of each shade. Okay, so I'm going to pack this khaki green shade here called Pine all over the lid. So this shade, it does have quite a bit of fallout to it, and I feel like you have to pack so much on to get the colour payoff that you want. So a base would definitely help, because you can see that it's not quite as pigmented in the middle. Then I'm just going to go back in with Slice and a Cat Eye, just to sort of blend out the outer corner. For my waterline and to smudge sort of underneath my eyes, I'm going to take the Vieve Mahogany Eye Wand. So this is quite chunky, but it did roll onto my eyes okay. So you can see it looks like it's quite a reddy brown really. So I'm just going to blend that out. Let's just get my Made by Mitchell brush. Dipping into that canvas shade. And a Cat Eye. there wasn't really any shadow in that palette that I wanted to use for my inner corner, so I just picked up this little MAC Toledo palette, and I'm just going to mix these two shimmers here. Okay, so I'm going to head off camera now and pop some lashes on. This video isn't probably going to be that long, so I'll probably come back and film a bit of my base and my lips as well for you. Hey guys, so I am just back to do part of my base. So I am taking the Vieve Modern Bronzer in Light. I have just taken sort of this shade first, and I'm just bronzing up more with this shade. I love this palette, and I love the brush that I'm using with it. This is also from Vieve. It's just so soft, and it just blends it so nicely. Gives you that really sculpted look, and you can really build with it, like it's not just sort of pigment straight away. It's really nice and buildable. So for my concealer, I did use the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced. This one's in the shade Swan. I really like this concealer. I've used it a couple of times now since it's come in the post, and my under eyes just look so smooth. It's not quite that stark white that I was hoping for, so I have ordered an all white concealer, so I can use this one and just sort of add a dot each side to really give me that brightening eye look. But we've popped a bit of bronzer on, let's put a bit of blush on. So I'm going to be taking the Vieve blush in Pesca. This is the really nice peachy one that Jake got me for my birthday. It's so pigmented, and it's just a really nice sort of matte peach. So I'm just going to pop it on the tops of my cheeks and blend back. It is so pretty. Because I love my sorbet blush from Vieve, but it doesn't suit every makeup look that I do, so it's quite nice that I've got this peachy blush, because a lot of the peach blushes that I had before, they were quite shimmery, but this one's just straight up really nice sort of corally peach. Oh, it just looks so nice. So to add a touch of glow to this look, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Gilded Honey. Ever since I sort of dug this out of my collection, I've been obsessed with using it. Okay, so for my lips, I'm going to be taking the Vieve Bark Lip Definer and the Pinch Lipstick. So I'm just taking my 13p brush from Inglot to blend. Okay, so I'm just going to do any quick little touch-ups to my makeup, do my hair and get dressed, and I'll be back to show you the finished look. Hi guys, so this is the finished look here. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this tutorial, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!